You know, I thought I was going to get through an entire week without having to address USAFA on anything, but apparently USAFA ate a bowl of fucking stupid this morning, so here we go. I was notified that the Center for Character and Leadership Development is now costing taxpayers $250,000 in order to monitor cadets and staffers' social media usage for extremism at USAFA. In the back of my mind, I'm like, there's no fucking way this can be true. Lo and behold, I was wrong. That the Air Force Academy is actually having a contract with a company to identify hate speech, cyberbullying, sexual harassment, and extremism at the Air Force Academy. Well, you want to know what? It's not working too well since you apparently have all these rape cases and all this other bullshit going on, and you instituting communist regime tactics in order to observe everybody's social media, which I'm pretty sure is a violation of privacy rights. Is not the way to fucking do it. You know, for years I've been combating sexual assault, extremism, whatever at the Air Force Academy, mostly relating to sexual assault, racism, everything else. And that stuff does exist. We're always going to get people at the Air Force Academy that do those things. It's just how they recruit. But monitoring your social media and going through all your stuff is definitely a violation of your privacy rights and your First Amendment rights. And I really encourage cadets and parents to start speaking up and saying something and start calling your congressional representatives. Because one, it's fucking insanity. Two, unless your cadets are doing it in uniform or doing it in a public forum, like representing the Air Force or the DoD, they can't regulate really what you say. And also, it's obviously not doing shit to fix the academy because you still have all these racism and rape issues at the academy. So spending $250,000 of taxpayer money to go in and start like literally spying on everyone at the Air Force Academy is General Clark and General Marx's reactionary method to just trying to save their own ass. And I completely disagree with it. Okay, cadets, let's talk about actual extremism. When you get deployed, some of you will, some of you won't, some of you will be desk jockeys, some of you will be fucking war heroes. I don't fucking know. When you get overseas and start doing what these fucking assholes, all right, cutting off people's fucking heads and our allies, Egyptian Christians, that's gonna happen. That's extremism. These people want to take your way of life. They want to kill you and your family. They want to kill everything that the American flag stands for. This is actual extremism. This is one of our allied Jordanian Air Force pilots who was locked in a cage by ISIS and burned fucking alive. Burned alive. This is actual extremism that is causing violence and killing people. Better yet, maybe if you make the wrong social media post in Syria, they'll strap a bunch of debt cord around your neck and blow your head off. This is actual political extremism. And to top it all off, we'll lock all your friends and your family in a bunch of cages and we'll drown all of you in orange jumpsuits because we don't agree with your ideology and what you would want to fight against and what you post on social media, okay? I'm sorry that a lot of the younger cadets have been fed this narrative that like January 6th is like right-wing extremism, in the United States, and some of you may believe that, and that's fine. And then also you have the BLM riots, burning down police stations, and people burning down businesses, and like that's not extremism. Whatever. You gotta understand that you're all just being played in the system, right? Like it is what it is. You got to think outside the box. But now you're realizing now it's starting to affect your lives. And now they're coming after you. And now they're monitoring your phone, your social media posts, and everything that way you do. And if you don't shut up and be a yes man, you're not going to get your commission. Oh, you spoke up about sexual assault or harassment at USAFA. You did something that we didn't like. Well, now you lose your security clearance. Oh, you didn't support the alphabet group or whatever other thing because you're a conservative Christian. Well, you're just a fearmonger and some kind of pedophile because you're Catholic or whatever. So now we're going to make you take your commission. What about those cadets who refused to take the COVID vaccine that were discharged but now can technically serve because all of it was BS? Well, you're an extremist, so we're going to take away your commission and ability to graduate from USAFA. So you see, this is a slippery slope, all right? And I'm just telling you, I don't care whether you are right or whether you're left, but if you're trying to be a clown riding a bicycle, you better be the best goddamn clown riding the best goddamn bicycle. And you better be doing the right thing out there for the airmen and the Marines and the soldiers and the seamen that depend on you, okay? This is like getting serious now. USAFA is now taking away your First Amendment rights and they're spying on you and going into all of your stuff to make sure that you abide by the narrative that they want to produce from the Air Force Academy. And no, this is not going to fix anything. And I encourage more people who are survivors of rape and sexual assault at the Academy and retaliation, please come talk to me. We'll get you on season 3 for Dark Saber. But nothing is more important now than you speaking out against the leadership at the Air Force Academy because what is going on is wrong. It is wrong. And I know I stand up for these things. I know there's a few people in the background who do, but you as cadets have so much power, and you as cadet parents also need to start calling your congressman. This is absolute insanity that there are general officers and colonels and field grade officers at our federal service academies, especially USAFA, which is I consider my alma mater, right? That are now monitoring everything you're doing on your phone and social media for the sake of extremism. It has to stop. It has to stop somewhere. And where it stops, it starts with you guys. And you guys need to start standing up for yourselves. Darksaber out.